The NFL. Here's Shay Norley. Shay.
27 consecutive weeks with football starting next week. Training camps around the league are open. It means we're getting real football storylines, and you know I have opinions. I want to start with something that happened at Raiders camp yesterday. I don't know if you saw this video. Raiders players were on video holding a Kermit the Frog puppet wearing a Patrick Mahomes jersey. Are these guys stupid?
Wow.
What are you poking the bear for?
That's interesting. They're saying, Cap, that he's Kermit the Frog.
Oh, I'm sure that really ruffled his feathers.
I would not do that.
This guy's been beating your ass in your division for years.
I've been beating your ass for years.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
The last thing you need to do is motivate him any further.
How about beating Patrick Mahomes instead of making fun of Patrick Mahomes? How about that? Why don't you try that?
That'd be a novel concept, but it's not easy.
Raider gonna Raider, man. It's just such a dumpster fire. Just when you think they got it turned, it's always something.
And they beat the Chiefs big time in Vegas last year. Remember that?
Yeah.
Andy Reid said to Antonio Pierce, "Thank you. We needed that."
Okay. I think that's a bad idea, even though he might sound like Kermit the Frog. Here's Shay Norley.
What do you think Andy Reid's saying, seeing them all pass around a Kermit the Frog puppet with Mahomes jersey?
Oh, you
Thank you. He needed that.
He's saying, yeah, frog legs. Good idea. Maggie, give me some frog legs. I'm hungry. Wow. That's the coffee. That's what Andy's saying right now. That's what he's saying, Cap.
Wow.
Frog legs. Delicious.
Frog legs.
Here's Shay Norley.
How about those nuggies?
He loves the nuggies. Yeah, that's true. He loves the nuggies.
After the burger.
Yeah.
For the third consecutive time, the Dallas Cowboys are allowing a head coach to go into a lame duck year. They did this with Jerry Jones. He ended up being pretty successful in his first lame duck year, so they allowed him to go into a second lame duck year where his contract expired and they moved on to Mike McCarthy. Now they have lame duck Mike McCarthy. Jerry Jones was asked about this and why they didn't opt to give Mike McCarthy an extension. Jerry used two words: Green Bay.
Really?
If the loss pissed you off enough that you don't have faith in the guy to give him an extension, shouldn't you just fire him?
What do you think?
The problem is, like, they're built to win now. Doesn't mean they're going to, but they're built to win with Micah Parsons. And they're getting their cornerback back, and they get Dak and CeeDee Lamb and all these dudes. When you fire a coach, it is like turning around a battleship. You change everything. You change terminology. You change the staff, the daily interactions. You change everything. You don't just automatically go, all right, who are we hiring there? Who are we putting in there? You going to hire Belichick?
No, you're not hiring Belichick.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't have an experienced guy. Who are you hiring? You going to hire Lincoln Riley, who's never had a defense in his life.
Yep.
All of a sudden, you're like, this guy's never been in the NFL. Now we got to teach him this. Next thing you know, you're 1-5 and your season's short-circuited. They're giving him one more year. That's why.
Can I just tell you something? I'm so tired of the Cowboys talk. I'm so tired.
Yeah, I don't know what idiot would ever put a ticket on them.
That's you. But again, you have disposable income I don't have.
I did not bet on them this
No,
year.
but you have when we told you not to. So, but I'm sure it'll come back around. You'll hear from somebody, right? I don't know. I think the Cowboys can do it. Hey, I heard through a source of mine that they're going to be pretty good. Here's $100. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Shay, I'm just so tired of the as the world turns, search for tomorrow soap opera of the Dallas Cowboys, as if we as a nation have to fix them. There was a time where America's team, okay, you could call them America's team when they were good. I'm so tired of them. And America's team, by the way, is more of a marketing slogan, more so than a real thing. So tired. Like, it's a bunch of underachievers with an owner that's an underachiever himself. I don't care how much he's made, Cap. the team is not at a championship level. It's just not. Someone else should be America's team. Why can't they be the Chicago Bears?
Exactly. Go over a football drive in Lake Forest, where we'll be coming up.
America loves an underdog story. It's why the Lions were the most watched national team last year. Like that, if you're good from nothing, that'll make you America's team, if only for a season.
Let's go.
Look,
Eberflus.
Chicago's as primed as any. Cap, you brought up Bill Belichick, Lincoln Riley. They also could have potentially talked to Mike Vrabel. They could have fired Mike McCarthy and hired Dan Quinn, who was already in their building as defensive coordinator. They had options. It's not like they were bereft of coaching, guys.
Again, when you change coaches, it's not just plug and play like a baseball manager and roll them out. Everything changes, man. Everything. From terminology to the way they do things, everything. It's a much bigger deal. Much bigger. I get what Jerry's doing. I probably would have done the same thing. Kept him. He's under contract. I got to pay him. Everything stays the same, and then I make my decisions. Because if they short circuit and have a bad year, there could be monumental change coming. Monumental. No Dak, no CeeDee Lamb, no Mike McCarthy. There could be a ton of change there.
Jerry wants his yes man in there. No more Barry Switzer or Jerry Jones being bigger than the program, bigger than the organization.
You mean Jimmy Johnson?
What did I say, Jimmy?
Jerry Jones. You said Barry Switzer, Jimmy Jones. I mean,
Jerry Jones doesn't want a Jimmy Johnson or Barry Switzer-like
bingo
in there because he felt that they were bigger than the organization, bigger than Jerry.
But they won.
Yeah, it was not good enough, though.
It's the only time they've won.
Yep, not good enough. He wants to have someone like Red, who's doing broadcasts right now, the old quarterback.
Oh, Jason Garrett
for 10 years, or McCarthy, the beat cop.
Barry's still with us?
No, he's not on the show today. Shay?
Wow.
San Francisco, don't look now. They might finally be approaching cap hell. It's been a nice run of discount contracts, but things seem to be troublesome. Brandon Ayuk holding in amid a trade demand. He can't reach an agreement on a long-term deal. They have Trent Williams holding out. Trent Williams under contract for the next 3 seasons with $0 of guaranteed money. He wants some guarantees. He wants another big payday. And Bill Barnwell yesterday projected Brock Purdy for an extension worth $65 million a year next offseason. Welcome to cap hell when that kicks in. They can't pay everybody. Could this Niners deal actually be falling apart?
Yes, that's a shot. And they haven't won one ring.
Yeah. Say it out loud. Brock Purdy, $65 million a year.
There's no way they'll do that unless he leads him to the Super Bowl this year. And then he's earned it. No way.
Think about it. $65 million for Brock Purdy. We have seen Hall of Fame
Caleb for like 7
for a song compared to what we see up here all the time.
Just wait until, God willing, we're all alive and still doing the show. And Shay goes, we got breaking news. The Bears, according to Schefter, have reached an agreement with Caleb Williams on a 5-year, $500 million deal. That's what's coming in 5 years.
And maybe no Super Bowl by then. Just giving them the money because that's the going rate.
You better have won that.
I'm just saying. Like, Shay, 65, was it 65 million? Brock Purdy.
There's no way they'll pay him that. I can't imagine. Shanny loves changing quarterbacks. He loves proving he can do it with anybody. Happened with Jimmy G. Moved on from Jimmy G. Did it with Purdy. Rather than pay Purdy $65 million a year, I could see them grabbing somebody in the draft and Shanny I can do it with anybody.
Wow. All right. That's our look around the NFL. Jesse Rogers, the latest on the baseball weekend with the Cubs and Sox, everything else MLB. Cap and Jay Hood, weekday morning, 7 to 10.